If you're looking for a sweat-proof, transfer-proof, just everything-proof makeup look, these are the only two things that you need. Thank me later. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing the ultimate summer hack that has kept my makeup in place and looking good for the whole entire day. And I'm talking heat wave upon heat wave upon heat wave. I actually can't take any credit for this makeup hack because I got this hack from the one and only, the incomparable Jackie Aina. The beauty with this makeup hack is that it's using products that you most definitely already have. Like, we're really not reinventing the wheel here. For this makeup hack, you only need one product. Technically you need two products, but you really just need one product that will completely change everything. And that product is a setting powder, loose setting powder. If you've seen any of my makeup videos, then you'll know that my setting powder of choice is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder. I wear the shade medium deep. I love this powder so much. I've been using this for years and years and years and years and years. Now when I first did this felt very weird and kind of counterintuitive because I usually do powder last. I never do powder directly on my skin. But this is a good hack. Take my powder brush, get it nice and powdery, powder down the whole face. That powder's already done a bit of work. And we can see that my face is looking a bit dusty, which is what we want. We want a powdered base because the more powdered your face is, like the more dry it is, the less your oils can come through. The face is looking very, very, very matte, especially compared to the rest of my body, very matte. So next I'm gonna go in with my Western Atelier Vital Skin foundation stick. This is a concealer and a foundation, and I love it because it pulls double duty. And I'm just gonna put a bit under my eye. It's like nice and thick and it's got really nice coverage. I'm not looking for perfection at this point. I just want to kind of get some product here and there. Now the next step of this makeup routine and the next part of the hack, which will guarantee your makeup is staying in place and not going anywhere, is foundation. But not just any foundation, you need a matte foundation. As soon as the temperatures hit like 25 degrees, the sun is out constantly, the only foundation that I am wearing is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. I love this foundation so much, and I rebuy it every single year. And truth be told, when I really think about it, this is still to this day my ultimate all-time favorite foundation. I do love the Western Atelier Vital Stick foundation stick, but you just can't beat Estee Lauder. Like, this foundation, chef's kiss. If you've not tried this foundation, you are definitely missing out. If you have tried this foundation, you know exactly what I mean. I wear the shade 6W1 Sandalwood, and I also wear the shade 6W2 Nutmeg. I've got 6W2 Nutmeg here. Nutmeg is a bit dark for me, and you'll see when I put it on, like, it's not my exact skin tone because I'm not tanned. But when I'm tanned, I've just come back from holiday, I'm on holiday, it's the summertime, I tend to wear Nutmeg. So anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go in with a foundation. Now you wanna make sure, like I said again, it needs to be a matte foundation because this is gonna keep everything locked in and in place. Also, side note, the pump and the foundation are sold separately, which is the only negative point I have to say about this foundation because Estee Lauder, why are they not sold together? But anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna do 3 pumps of this. It's funny because 3 pumps doesn't look a lot. I'm gonna get my blending sponge. Just gonna get a tiny bit on there, go on top. Oh, like, this foundation is so good. I wish I was doing this with my actual shade of foundation so you could really see, but you can even just see like how nice that goes on. This is such a stunning foundation. It's matte, it will last all day. To be fair, even before I was powdering my face first, this foundation does actually last all day. You see those 3 pumps have really done the whole face of mine, and we can see where I put the Western Atelier concealer under my eyes. It just looks a bit crazy. So I like to go in with my sponge and just blend everything in together so it looks less crazy, and we can see the before and the after, and you just see how nicely that blends in. Look at how seamless that is. This is literally like skin in a bottle. Honestly, this is such good foundation, and you can just see how matte it is, but there is a nice subtle kind of glow. Like, honestly, this, just side note, is just the foundation that you need, and it's so full coverage. Like, this foundation is so full coverage. I've not put on any concealer. You guys have seen, the only thing I've put on is a bit underneath my eye. Like, this foundation, hands down, so good. Look at that, actually stunning. Take my foundation brush just to like bring everything down and just to make sure that everything looks good, we're on the same page, and that everything has been blended nicely. No, I'm sorry, that this foundation, so freaking good. I am obsessed with it. And it's like the coverage, like my skin looks so good. The next step you want to do once your base is in place, and this is something that I do really in every single one of my makeup routines, and what you really should be doing anyway if you want your makeup to last anyway, and I'm not talking about the summer, so outside of extreme heat, outside of the summer, this is what you should be doing to your makeup if you want it to last a long time anyway. So I'm going to take I need to buy new setting spray. I'm going to take my setting spray. I'm just going to do light spritzes across my face, and the setting spray will just help to rehydrate your face, bring a bit of moisture into your face, loosen things up a bit, and to help rehydrate your face and to bring a bit of shine in whilst also setting that makeup down. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to go back in with a bit of powder, and we want to make sure that the makeup is not going to go anywhere. This is basically what the face is looking like. Like, it just looks really nice. My skin looks near perfect, like it's crazy. My only comment, like I've said, is I wish I had 6W1 sandalwood instead, just because this looks so dark, and when you look at my chest, like we're two different people, but we're gonna ignore that today. I'm just gonna ignore that. But you see how like nice that looks. So the next thing that we're gonna do is blush. I've got a cream foundation stick. I'm gonna take my cream foundation. I love a cream foundation. This is my foundation blush. I love a cream blush. This is West Matillier Baby Cheeks blush in Bichette. Love, love, love this blush so much. I'm literally obsessed with it. People said they're obsessed with things, but I am genuinely obsessed with this. Like, I literally have dreams about this blush. It's crazy. So I've got my blush. We're gonna have fun with the blush. Gonna put on a lot of blush. I like to wear my blush as a bronzer, basically. I think they call that blonding. I basically blondes, and just gonna bring the blush all the way up, and you see how that just stands out. This is an absolutely gorgeous blush. If you have dark skin, if you're my skin tone, you're gonna love this. If you're lighter than me, you will still love this. I love over blushing. I love blush. Okay, so this is nice. You guys also know that I love the sunburn makeup trend. Before that was a trend, I was doing it. I love just having blush all over the face. So we've got a lot of blush. We're looking a bit like Rudolph, a little bit. As we know, cream products, they all move all over the place. As soon as the sun comes out, as soon as your oils come out, as soon as the sweat starts coming out, this cream is gone. But what I like to do is I like to set my cream blush with a powder blush in a complementary color. So here I have the NYX Buttermelt blush in Back and Butter, and it is, you can see it basically looks the same. It's gonna take a little bit, I say a little bit, that feels like a lot, and I'm gonna bronze and apply this blush to the same place just to set the cream. Guys, this is also a trust the process type of vibe. We're looking very crazy right now, but this is fun. So this is now what we look like. Our cream blush is set, but remember, God, what is in my eye? But remember, it's really hot outside. We want our full face, our makeup, blush, everything to stay on from morning till night. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna set the blush using the same powder that we've been using throughout this routine. This will do two things. One, this will obviously set the blush and keep the blush in place. But two, because we literally look a bit deranged, this will also help to tone that down. This is also another makeup hack. If you ever feel like you've put on too much blush, there's too much color on your face, you just go in with a complexion product, like a powder, concealer, even foundation that is in your shade, and you go over. You see how already that's like calmed down. I do like this. This is kind of like that underpainting trend that's been going around. Really toned everything down, but it's given me a kind of soft, like a soft matte kind of glow. And honestly, when you are wanting your makeup to look nice all day, oh, stunning. And then I just like to set the rest of my face. Now, I kind of feel like I've gone a bit overboard a little bit with the powder, so I would take my powder blush brush. I won't dip the brush into any more product. You can see the brush is covered in product. So I just take the brush and stipple it to bring a bit more colour into my face. And then I'll use my actual powder brush to go over that, to blend that in and to make sure that it's not too crazy. I like to go back and forth. That's so pretty. Like, actually stunning. I think I'm happy with that. We look good now. We look very plastic though. Next I'm gonna go on to mascara. Speaking of favorite products, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. Hands down my favorite mascara. I rebought this a couple of months ago and I only started using it like 2 weeks ago. The moment I put this on my lashes for the first time in probably about 6 months, I was like, babes, this is it. This is the mascara, and let me tell you why. Oh shit. Before we go on to that, I'm gonna set the face, just doing a tiny little spritz of the setting spray. It like hydrates the face, it like gives you a nice glow. Okay, back to this mascara. This mascara is so freaking good, and I will show you why. Give me 1 second. Wow. Look at that. One dip in the tube. This mascara is just, look, before, after. Like, guys, this mascara is staying on your lashes. It's not going anywhere. It's not crumbling down your face. This is such a good mascara. You don't even need to go so crazy. Like, this is just one dip in the tube. I'm sorry, this is such a superior mascara, and I actually think this is only like £29. It is so freaking good. You probably have your mascara that you like to use, but if you are looking for a mascara, you can really not go wrong with this one. And because you have been setting your face and the setting spray has been catching onto your lashes are a bit sticky and the mascara will just cling to them a bit more. This looks absolutely stunning. I'm gonna take a bit more of my powder brush. This is so good. And then to finish off the look, just gonna put on my NARS lip balm for a bit of color. I feel like my lips need color. I'm gonna do one last set. And this is the final look. This is what we look like at the beginning of the day. And this is what we look like having spent the whole day outside. So that is all from me in today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it useful. Remember, there are really only 2 products in this whole makeup routine that you need. Technically 1, but 2 if you really want to push it. A setting powder and a matte foundation. These are the only 2 things that you need. Like that. That is just it. Very nice, very simple. And you can actually do this whole routine in about 10 minutes. I think it took me 8 minutes last time, so this is a very quick routine. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, everything that I've used will be linked down below in my description box, so make sure you check that in case you want any more information. Please come say hi down below in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and in the meantime, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.